Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my cooking channel. Today I'm going to be cooking a pasta for you guys, and this is a cream pasta. I'm going to be using this bow tie pasta, which is what my kids are requesting for. Yeah, this brand is Molisana. Is a really good brand that I love to use all the time. For this recipe, really simple, I'm going to carry you guys along. I just want to show you guys what I'm going to be using. I have some scent leaves here, which is basil. I have green onions, I have green peppers, red peppers, yellow, orange, white onions, red onions, 18% cream over here, chicken thigh. I've made this recipe before, but I want to recreate it for you guys because a lot of you guys been asking me, and I am going to be using just straight up chicken thigh this time. I think the last time I cooked it was with shrimps, so we're going to be using straight up chicken thigh, and let's get right into it. So we're going to be washing my chicken now, and I'm just using fairly warm water to wash my chicken. If you're new to my channel, my name is Abby, and I post cooking videos on this channel, and I also have other channels which are weight loss channels and vlog channels. I'll leave my channels in the comment section, as well as my kids channel. I am going to be using lemon juice to further cleaning my chicken, as well as white vinegar. I never used to use lemon or white vinegar before to clean my meat, but I started doing it like a couple months ago, and I must tell you, my chicken tastes extra delicious. My meat in general, fish, meat, any kind of meat that I'm using, it is so good. And I'm just gonna leave it in the basket to drain off water. Guys, I have all the spices that I'm gonna be using to marinate my chicken. They're all right here. I'm gonna mention them to you one by one. I'm gonna start with chopped garlic over here, and I always buy the ready one. I have fresh ones too, but for this recipe I prefer to use this already made one. I'm gonna use some soy sauce. I'm gonna use some chicken broth mix, and I like this brand so much. I've shared it many times on my cooking channel. I love it so much, and it's the Oyster one. You can take a screenshot over here if you want to get it. You can get it on Amazon, I believe. I am going to be using black pepper, just straight up black pepper. I'm also going to be using white wine vinegar. I'm going to be using some table salt. I'm also going to be using organic maple syrup. This is 100% organic pure maple syrup. I'm going to be using some ginger powder, and some onion powder, and some paprika. I'm also going to be using some jack seasoning. So I'm going to throw my chicken in a bowl. Have my chicken in the bowl now. It's nice and dry. I'm going to be adding the seasoning. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of roasted garlic. I'm going to be using black pepper, just a bit of shake in there. I'm going to be using a little bit of salt. I'm going to be using the Maggi broth powder, ginger powder, onion powder, and I'm going to be using some paprika, and I'm also going to be using maple syrup. Like I said, that's organic maple syrup, 100%. And I am going to give it a good mix. You guys are going to see later in the video that I'm going to be adding the jack seasoning powder. I didn't add it here because I didn't have at home. My husband went to the store to get it, so he will bring it in later, and I'll add it to the marinade. Okay, so while my chicken is marinating, I am going to go ahead and slice my peppers, my vegetable that I'm going to be using.
Iṣẹ́ kékeré owó rẹpẹtẹ, ìyẹn ni mo fẹ́ nínú ọdún tuntun. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ dúró tì mí, ẹ ò ní ṣàṣetì láyé tí ẹ wà lọ́wọ́ yìí. Èmi ò jà fẹ́ ní bọ́dì mọ́. Orí ara mi ni mo jà fún. Wọ́n ní mo jà fún o. Àtàfàsókè tán oyíjó borí. Àjẹ̀bí má mọ̀ ìlú lọ́ntù. Kékeré ṣe é fi bọ́jú ojú ẹni máa là dandan ni kò rí ìwà orí mi àní kò dìde ńlẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó ń perí mi ṣàìdá ẹ̀dá mi dákun lọ dájọ́ fún wọn ìyá àbí bàbá tó ró kúrò mi nínú ọdún ìgangan ni kó fọmọ ẹ̀jì lọ́wọ́ yìí. èmi ò jà fẹ́ ní bọ́dì mọ́ òye ara mi ni mo jà fún. ìní ìhùsìdì tù fàṣádàlọ́ fi àṣàdì máa ń àṣà man àṣà yàwó má gẹ̀rẹ́ àmàṣùdì. ayé ń gbẹ̀gàn mi gidigidi gan ṣùgbọ́n kàkà kó rọ lárẹ́wé àgbọ̀n ṣe ló ń lé kókó sí lójoojúmọ́. èní mo kú ọlá accident kí ni táyé lóyún rà nígbà yín.
Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna head over to my stove now and start frying my chicken. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of oil in the pan, and I'm gonna be frying this chicken.
àṣebàjẹ́ ṣe bí tòun làwa ń wí àṣeburúkú ẹ máa kú ara fún o ọlọ́run dákun àníyàn mi ní owó tàbí mo ti dá ọmọ ayé burú.
Okay, you guys, as I was cooking, my daughter ran in the kitchen and said, "Mommy, can you please add some hot dogs in there?" And I was like, "Why not?" So I'm adding beef hot dogs. You can use pork sausage if you have, like, it doesn't matter, but we don't eat pork, so I'm using these beef hot dogs. I'm gonna add it into it. It's gonna attract my kids to even eat more, so that's why I'm slicing some hot dogs. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to be boiling my pasta now. I'm just adding it into boiling water, and I'm gonna be using 1.5 because I know one is not enough for me and my family. So I usually cook one bag and add half of a second bag, and yeah, and I'm gonna be adding salt and oil in it. Some people prefer to add the salt in the water first and the oil before they add their pasta. You can do either way. You can add it as soon as you add your pasta, or you can add it before. Sorry about the noise outside. There's something going on outside. So I'm gonna be cutting the chicken to the size of the hot dogs, and I'm not cutting all the chicken, just half of the chicken. And I'm gonna be frying it together with the hot dogs. You guys will see that in a second.
Puffing on me high grade, sipping on me liquor. Girls them a come, them a want, them a take her. Bad man, me a come in, me a wanna take her. Girls them a come, them a want it on the liquor. I steady sipping on my liquor. Then I tell her me she give her, never trust another nigga. I say she give me on the nigga. Say she feeling on the nigga. Say she run another nigga. I who's that? Baby, tell me who's that? Look back, baby, make you look back. Move that, way you move that. Touch that, baby, me just wanna touch that. Enter me radar. Now you they mash up the place. Enter me radar. Cause you are what see me break.
So I am stir frying the hot dogs and the chicken together, as you can see, and I also checking my pasta. I don't know how long you guys cook your pasta for, but I cook mine for 20 minutes. So I'm going to be adding the chopped onions that I cut earlier, and I'm adding the white and the red right now, and I'm going to stir fry that for about a minute. So I'm going to be adding my other veggies, the peppers, and I'm going to continue stir frying it. I don't know about you guys, but every time I'm cooking like this, I like to take Instagram photos and pictures. It's just my own thing, and to promote my channel, I usually record a little bit and post it on my Instagram. If you're not following me on my Instagram, please consider following me on my Instagram. It's Abi and Family. I would love to have you over there, and I do sometimes giveaway over there as well, so please follow me on Instagram.
Man, I wine say she give me dirty wine. Man, I grind say she give me dirty wine. Say, girls them a whining, them me grinding, I don't think so.
Okay, so I'm gonna be adding a little bit of white wine vinegar. Every time I'm cooking pasta like this and stir fries, I like to use white wine vinegar, sorry. I just use a little bit in there and continue stir frying.
Man, I wine say she give me for me, you say, enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place, enter the radar. Girl, you are watching.
I am going to be adding some chili peppers in there. I didn't put too much because my kids will not eat it. So I just put a little bit to like make it a little spicy, you know. I love spicy. My kid loves spicy, but not too much, especially for my husband too. He will not even eat it if it's not spicy. A little bit. I'm gonna be adding about half cup of cream in there first. I'm gonna stir that. Like I said, I'm using 18%, so I added half cup first to see how it's gonna look, and I'm going to add the rest of the half cup. I'm eyeballing it, so I know what I'm putting in there. And I also add a little bit of water too, but I don't know why that clip isn't here, but I add a little bit of water to like make it liquidy because the cream is really heavy. So I continue to cook it. I cook my cream with the veggies for about 5 minutes to get thick and, you know, to have like the flavor together. And I'm gonna be adding my pasta. So for my pasta, I will usually add half and mix it and add the rest of the half later. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about in a second. Yeah, so and I'll mix it and see how that is, and I will add the rest of the pasta and then mix the whole thing and continue cooking.
Man, I boss in the thing, so girl, for me yard, see me for me yard. Me na pillow wine, say she give me feel wine. Say let me the villa wine, say she give me feel my wine. Man, I wine, say she give me for me yard, say enter the radar. Now you they mash up the place, enter the radar. Girl, you are watching me brain, the only special one for me. Now you be the only one I see. Anywhere I go, I wanna be. Girl, you feel love my fantasy.
I am going to add my herbs and my green onions now. I usually add it about last minute because I want it to be nice and colorful. So I'm adding that now. My pasta is ready and so delicious. I love it so much, and my kids enjoyed eating it so much as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your love and support. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. The thumbs up really helped me. Follow me on my other channels, vlog channels, main channel, which is my weight loss channel. And I love you guys, and I will catch you guys definitely in my next one. Bye guys.